Hello, how you all doing today? I thought today I would read something kind of cool and hope you enjoy it. I have this book, Signs and Symbols, and in it there's a 2-page deal. It's just 2 pages, and if you can see it, it's a really nice book. Anyway, it's called the Symbolic Life Path. So I'll read this and see what you think, and you can just sit there, and listen, and enjoy. And okay, well, anyway, starts out. How do we find our way in life? What makes a life path meaningful or fulfilling? Comparative mythologist Joseph Campbell used to tell his students to follow your bliss, believing this to be the best way to discover an individual's true path. Mythology and symbolism from many cultures present life as a heroic journey, representing a path of self-realization through developing an awareness of and a connection to ourselves and the world around us. The hero's journey. Within the archetypal journey of the hero, symbolism concerns the human struggle to find identity and a sense of meaning and purpose. The heroic cycle can be described in 3 distinct parts: to call to adventure, initiation, and the return. At the beginning of the quest, calling invites the hero to cross a physical or physiological threshold and enter the unknown, or realm of the unconscious. In the ancient Sumerian epic, the restless king Gilgamesh was called to adventure through meeting his helper Eridu, eventually traveling through Iran to a forest to fight the demon Humbaba. In Homer's Odyssey, though Odysseus was held captive on an island, Agyala, I hope that I killed that one, prematurely resisting the nymph Calypso, who tried to win his heart. The god Hermes, messenger of Zeus, finally told Calypso to set him free, whereupon his quest began. King Arthur, with the help of Merlin, began his journey through his unique ability to draw the sword from the stone. Guardians. Helpers or guardian figures embody the qualities necessary to undertake a heroic journey. The hero is often initially weak or inexperienced, but gains the support of a guardian, who may be older, wiser figure, and an animal helper or a divinity. In psychological terms, guardian figures symbolize the whole psyche of the individual. Mentors and guardians embody qualities such as love, trust, protection, faith, courage, power, and magic. The Navajo guardian spirit Spider Woman protected the twin warriors during their journey to the sun, the house of their father. She provided them with a protective hoop with eagle feathers to keep enemies at bay. The young Maori hero Ha'arapatu, who had been treated badly by his brothers and then murdered by them, was brought back to life by an Itua, or supernatural being in the form of a blowfly, sent by his parents. Thresholds. A heroic journey always involves crossing a threshold between civilizations or unknown worlds and the wilderness of the unknown. In Stanley Kubrick's film 2001, A Space Odyssey, the threshold is crossed by entering space, while for Homer's Odyssey, it was the sea travel. In the old sagas, the heroic tales, the sea was portrayed as the vast unknown, full of mystery. In modern times, its space has become the new symbol for the uncharted, unknown territory. In the Star Trek adventures, the captain's log referred to space as the final frontier, in which the Enterprise was to seek out new civilizations, traveling where no man has gone before. Initiation and tests. Crossing the threshold implies being confronted by new challenges that are beyond everyday existence. This is the purpose of initiation in many cultures, through which individuals or groups are caused to extend their identities. Once the hero has embarked on his journey, a variety of powers, adversaries, or initiatory tests are faced, involving all manner of challenges, battles, and seductions, awakening the hero to his powers and weaknesses. Each heroic victory is truly a victory over the hero's own failings. In Jugnarian terms, the shadow was embodied, disavowed personal qualities such as egotism, laziness, pride, cowardice, possessiveness, jealousy, and ambitiousness must be confronted and conquered, or accepted and integrated. This may mean fighting an enemy or being presented with some other challenge. One of the labors given to Hercules is to clean up in one day decades of dung deposited by hundreds of cattle in the Argarian stables, thus transforming a dirty place, or an undesirable part of himself, into something acceptable. Heroic battles often involve the hero putting his or her life on the line for another person or ideal. The souls of the Aztec heroes were thought to be assigned to various heavens, depending on the kind of heroism they had shown. This would apply equally to warriors who died in battle and to women who died during childbirth. Many heroes have slain dragons to save damsels in distress, symbolically freeing or protecting their animia or feminine aspect from the ravages of jealousy or power. In the late medieval story of Don Quixote, the knight rode out to fight giants, but instead met windmills. Contemporary symbols of the new mechanicalist world view that had replaced the monsters of old. Increasingly, modern heroes are required to wrestle with technology, advanced adversaries, symbols, or mechanistic nature. The hero is often challenged with seduction or offers of power, or is held under a spell or trance. In the Arthurian story of Gawain and the Green Knight, Sir Gawain must resist the advances of the Green Knight's wife, Brixilla, to prove himself a true knight. Gawain's hunting of the innocent deer, the wild boar, and the cunning fox, each representing one of the qualities used by Brixilla in her attempts to seduce him, depicts his refusal to succumb to her enticements. Heroes are commonly spellbound by witches, fairies, and demon lovers who try to overcome their willpower or put them to sleep. Odysseus made his crew fill their ears with wax in order to save themselves from the seductive singing of the alluring sirens. He himself could not bear to forego the pleasure of hearing them, but ordered his sailors to tie him to the mast to prevent him from leaping to the rocks. The hero must often also journey beyond life, into the realms of death. In the Sumerian legend of Inanna, the sky goddess, she goes down into the underworld, experiencing death in order to bring her lover back to life. Jonah, in the Old Testament, is taken into the belly of a whale and later reborn with new powers. Many totemic cultures depict the tribal leader being eaten by totem animals, thus becoming one with the animal. Whatever the trial, the true qualities of the hero are brought out. Thus, these encounters during the heroic journey, each adversary that presents itself is a symbolic facet of the hero's wholeness, awaiting transformation and integration. The return. Once the hero has realized the aims of the quest, he or she can return with a boom or vision for the benefit of the community. This may be a great treasure hidden in a cave, guarded by a sleeping dragon. It might be a priceless commodity, as the fire that Prometheus stole from the gods to make human life bearable. The treasures of the unconscious are rarely released until one has developed the ability to face one's fears. Some heroes must reconcile with their father, marking the point that when they can take up their role in society. Some, having integrated all the experiences of the quest, achieve apotheosis or becoming a god. The hero now straddles the worlds of everyday reality and of the gods. Gilgamesh is tricked out of the secrets of immortality, but returns home with the wisdom of his own mortality and the ability to live and enjoy life. Okay, thank you for listening. Here's the thing. Go out and be your own hero. Conquer your own fears. Learn what you got to do. Have your own adventure. Do what you need to do, but become that hero inside you. Let it come out. Thank you. Have a good day.